Templeton Middle School PTO.
Yes, hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. So tell me a little bit about Templeton PTO. What exactly is that?
Sure. Templeton Middle School PTO, we are a parent-teacher organization set up for a nonprofit, set up for raising funds to give back to the school through the classroom and fun activities for the kids. So we will give little mini grants to the teachers to purchase things for their classrooms to help the kids out through the year. We plan dances and open gyms. We help in lots of different small ways throughout the year, helping support small activities at the school and programs, things like that.
Wow. And so how long have you been involved with them?
2 years.
2 years. So were you on the board first beforehand and now you're the president, right?
Correct. I was the secretary last year, and this year I am the president.
So, and that's kind of that organization, everybody needs to be involved because it takes an army to put on dances. I mean, we were just talking about, you don't just put on a dance. I mean, you put on 2 dances in the same day.
Correct. We do an open gym for the 6th graders for 2 hours, and then we regroup and we do a dance for the 7th and 8th graders. And it does. And we really are really lucky that we have a lot of good parents in the community that come out and volunteer and help chaperone, set up, clean up, donate, create things for us. It's really wonderful.
So what are some of the other events that you guys put on throughout the year?
The Templeton Middle School PTO, we just recently hosted a Cocoa and Cram. So after school, the teachers and the PTO made hot chocolate for a majority of the students at the school, and we handed that out while they studied for their finals this last week that just ended. We throw open gyms, dances. We did a fall festival. That's pretty much it on events. We have a black and white ball that all the campuses in Templeton are putting on a really elegant evening for the parents coming up on February 25th called the Black and White Ball. And the funds for that go to all 3 campuses, Templeton Elementary School, Vineyard Elementary School, and Templeton Middle School. So we try to raise funds in different ways for the kids.
So when you say a black and white ball, like where they wore like tuxedos?
Would be, you are welcome to wear a tuxedo. Last year we didn't have many tuxedos show up. It's North County.
Well, I mean, these kids these days are so creative and they want to express themselves.
Oh, yeah. Let me say the black and white ball is adults only. It's for the parents. It's an elegant evening for the parents to come out and enjoy themselves. And it's a live and silent auction.
Oh, well, let's talk about that a little bit, because I like parent involvement stuff. So,
yes.
So this is a black and white ball.
Correct.
It's going to be, where's this going to be held at?
Rava Winery, February 25th.
Okay.
Tickets are already on sale. Right now, if you purchase your tickets before December 30th, there's a small discount, early bird special. It's a fun evening where you dress up, really. We encourage people to dress up as much as they want. Starts at 5:00, ends at 10. We have a silent auction to start the evening. Wine and beer is included with your ticket. A really elegant dinner by, let's see here, Trumpet Vine. Trumpet Vine's doing our dinner this year.
Okay.
And then we have a live auction, and we have a lot of good fun things that we include in the live auction.
Wow, so that's a fundraiser to fund all these events that you do for the kids.
Correct.
Oh, wow, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds cool.
Yeah, events in classroom. We support the teachers as much as we can.
Is this the first time you're doing this ball type event?
No, we've done it for quite a few years now. I can't tell you how many, but quite a few.
See, that's exactly why I like this show, because I mean, I went through this program, went through the school. Live here, involved. I never heard about it.
Yeah.
I've never heard about this. This almost seems like something that I may or may not have went, but I probably would have at least 1 year, a couple of years, I would think, but I never heard about it.
Right.
So
yeah.
when you were just talking about that, I thought this was for the kids. But yeah, this is for the adults.
Yes.
Oh, that's super awesome.
Yeah.
So what about some events for the kids? You guys put on runs and jogathons and stuff like that, right?
Right. So this year we're hosting a Yeti fun run for the 6th graders. And all the funds that we raise from this Yeti fun run will go straight towards helping all the students get to our 6th grade science camp coming up February 6th through 10th.
Okay. And where is that at?
The fun run will be at the middle school on the field right there right off of Main Street.
Okay.
And the kids are going to run the entire field.
And so they just run around in circles for however long they can go, or how does it work?
Right. We're going to have the event for the fun run last an hour, and we're going to encourage the students to run for 30 minutes.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. And so then they go out and get sponsors or something to...
That's what we're looking for. So we're encouraging the sixth graders to go ask family and friends for donations to support them in getting to sixth grade science camp. Or businesses can contribute, and we have a business sponsorship where you can be a sponsor and get your logo on the back of our shirts. Each student is going to get a fun run shirt with a Yeti. We did a contest, actually. It hasn't been announced who won the contest, but we encouraged all the students to draw a Yeti, and whoever wins gets their logo on the front of the shirt.
And so those shirts are really cool because, I mean, the kids don't only just wear them that one time. I mean, they wear them. My kids, my boys and my daughters, I mean, they're out of school for, a few years, and they still wear these items if they can fit into them, into that has the business logos and the support. And really that's what it's all about. It's not so much, the kids are, giving them something. It's almost the support of the local business supporting these organizations.
Yep. That's what we need.
Cool.
Yes.
And so the kids are running around, and then they run for half an hour. And this is all part of the sponsor, the fundraising for the science camp.
Correct.
Now, is this the science camp that I think there was a teacher that actually takes them somewhere far, far away, or is that something different that science camp teacher does?
The science teacher is the one coordinating this camp, but it's through Camp Keep in Los Osos.
Okay.
So the kids will be bused to Los Osos to Camp Keep, and they have a 4-night camp that they'll be at in February.
So funny story is when I was a kid in 6th grade, end of the year, we did it at the end of the year. That was kind of like our last, hoorah before we went to junior high. But I went to Camp Keep. And so it was probably the most terrifying and fun experience I had.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you get not only... You're away from home for, 4 or 5 days. And then you we stayed in trailers. We stayed in semi-truck trailers that were converted into bunkhouses.
Yes.
Do they still have that?
They still have those.
Oh my gosh. And then at the end of the night, we sat around this huge bonfire and sung stuff and, marshmallows.
Yes.
Now, do you go on as a chaperone?
I do not. I have a 7th grader, so I will not be attending, but we are encouraging and asking other parents to go for the entire time and chaperone. So that's what you guys are fundraising now for this event for these kids to go to Camp Keep. Correct. We are. We're trying to raise $30,000 more to send all the kids to science camp. So we're really asking for donations from businesses and even the local community. If any local people would like to just support the students at the middle school, we have a QR code they can click and just go straight and donate towards. Again, the 100% of the proceeds will go towards the kids. And
I can't say this enough. It was such an experience that the kids that didn't go, they definitely missed out on it. I mean, and they wish they did. And the kids that we went, we got to pick through scat, on the trail. We got to learn about the berries and the different, edibles stuff that you can find, in Los Osos. And it's such a cool area because you're right on the dunes, but you're in the mountains too. Mm-hmm. You're right across the street from the ocean. And then you have the hills and the trails and everything behind you. You're in the pines. And like I said, you have your chaperone, which our chaperone was super cool. Matter of fact, my boys' chaperone, when they went to Camp Keep, turns out now was one of their best friends' dads.
Oh.
So he was a chaperone. And it's a full circle. And the chaperoning, I think, is probably, more fun for the chaperone than the kids maybe.
Right.
But, the environment, the probably the biggest, scariest thing is now you have to shower. I don't know if you do anymore, but you're in the locker room style,
right?
And everybody is terrified of that.
Definitely getting the kids out of their comfort zone.
Oh, totally. But so like I said, I mean, I hope this goes and makes everybody aware, because Camp Keep, you cannot take that away from any kids. I think all kids. Does all the schools go to it, or is it just Templeton? Is this just something?
Yes, just Templeton. I mean, other schools can go to it, but all I know is that Templeton signed up for it. I'm not sure what the other local schools are doing for their science camp. We're pretty lucky to be able to have the opportunity to send the kids there, though.
Because when we went, other schools were there at the same time.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Huh.
We have 150 students we're hoping to send.
Oh, that's so cool. And it's all the 6th grade.
All the 6th grade.
So that's kind of like your rite to passage to the junior high part of it.
Correct.
So, because the 6th grade is what you're talking about, the 6th grade class is, little, it's there, but it's not. It's kind of like the minor leagues into junior high, as far as like, class changes and teacher changes and all that stuff, where they get exposed to that a little bit, but not full-fledged middle school experience.
Yes, and they get a lot of other fun activities and things, but they start out slow.
Awesome. So what else can we talk about the PTO?
Let's see here.
Anything else that we want to get out? Because like I said, really, we want to make sure that you guys get enough volunteers, get a lot of sponsorships. Because your organization thrives on the local parents and community.
Correct. We are fully volunteer based, and we only can survive with sponsorships and donations from the parents in the community. We are doing on December 28th, Chipotle and Panda Express. If you go from 4 to 8 to either restaurant and say you're there to support Templeton Middle School, a small portion of your purchase that day on December 28th will come back to Templeton Middle School, and all that money is also going to 6th grade science camp.
Okay.
So we've done quite a few things already this year, and we're going to do a couple more next year to just make sure we can raise the full funds for the students.
Awesome. So somebody wants to get in touch with you. How do they get in touch with you?
Sure. You can go to our Instagram page or our Facebook page, TMS PTO, and you can message us, or you can email us at Templeton Middle School at gmail.com.
Awesome. Kristin,
yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get lots and lots of people getting involved and getting PTO going, and it's all for the kids.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you again.
All right.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County and learning all about the Templeton Middle School PTO and all the stuff that they do for our kids, guys. So make sure you guys get involved, get out there and support them. Talking about support, we always love to thank our sponsors, which is Escalar Wines, Wine Traveler Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Pillar Real Estate, and 805 Customs. Thanks again, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next time.